Here we are, the final part of this mini-series that I started. The rest of these trophies shouldn't be too bad, but we have 5 more games to get through. So to kick it off, let's start with the majority of the fanbase's first entry of the series, Persona 5. As with every mainline game thus far, our first trophy comes from obtaining the protag signature persona, this one being Soul of Rebellion for Arsene. The next trophy comes from a mechanic that hasn't been featured in a mainline Persona game since Persona 2. In the 2 previous entries, the only way to obtain new personas were through shuffle time. Persona 5 reintroduces shadow negotiation, where you have to rizz up the shadows you want to obtain. I got I Am Thou for doing so. I get Execution leading to Rebirth for slicing 2 personas' heads off to combine them in order to fuse a new one? Little extreme if you ask me. The Castle of Lust falls as the Phantom Thieves perform their first mission and steal the heart of the certified lover boy, as my girlfriend calls him.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop.
And the Phantom Thieves are officially formed. The Phantoms? Nah. The Platinums. Yeah, we ain't Phantom Thieves, we're Platinum Thieves, cause I be robbing these Platinums. Damn, was that whack? Yo, let me know in the comments if that was whack or not. On the way to Madarame, I exploit enemy weaknesses 100 times for precise insight, and I ambush the enemy 50 times for the sneaking one. The Museum of Vanity closes as we steal this fraud's heart and we max out our first confidant and our best bro Ryuji. The next trophy, as always, is the most important one. You get my best partner for entering a special relationship with someone. In this game, and in this game only, I personally would go for Hifumi. But for whatever reason, rejecting An in this game is so douchey, and I would have felt bad for rejecting her, because like, you know, that's the bro. And saying you have the others just doesn't sit right with me, so I just settled with An. Jesus Christ, why is that the option? Okay, so if I say you have me, you romance An. But like, you have the others, that's kind of crazy to say, Joker. You know, that's not nice. Damn, I didn't plan on romancing An, but like, I don't have the heart to tell her you have the others, alright? So like, hey, you have me An, I guess. It's not like she's the worst choice anyways. Next up, the Bank of Gluttony goes bankrupt as we steal the piggy's heart. I get perfect combination for performing 50 all-out attacks, and I channel my inner Barry Bonds for the city's hard hitter. After the Pyramid of Wrath collapses, I get a sublime experiment for electrocuting one of my personas for an item, and a top countless sacrifices for using one persona to inject another with essentially steroids. Kind of like Barry Bonds. I managed to get my hands on one of these filthy treasure demons for a Phantom Thieves duty, and yes, I say filthy because the treasure demons made me waste like an extra 25 hours on this game! I get skilled gunman for defeating 3 or more enemies at once with a single round of bullets, and the spaceport of greed is destroyed as this asshole is finally executed. On the way to Sai Nijima's palace, I aced the exams for Mask of an Honor Student and maxed out all social stats for True Talent. The next trophy is a unique take on a recurring one. You get a unique rebel for defeating the Reaper, which is a Persona trophy staple. In vanilla Persona 5, you can actually take advantage of the Reaper and defeat him in 3 turns without dealing a single lick of damage. For you see, the weather in this game affects the shadows and mementos. Different weather conditions can do different things. During flu season, there's a chance for a shadow to spawn in battle with the flu. If they do, they have 3 turns before they succumb to it. So you just wait for the Reaper to spawn, engage him. If he doesn't have the flu, you run and retry. And once he does, you just watch him as he despairs. For this next trophy, you need to start the Awai Confidant, as his Confidant allows you to customize your team's blickies. I got under the table goods for customizing a gun. When you read certain books and progress further in certain confidants, more places to hang out appear on the map. I got my backyard for unlocking every hangout spot. The Casino of Jealousy shuts down, and I'm a little disappointed in the fishing in this game. That's the Guardian? I didn't even know I was fishing for that. I thought this was just a random fish. Man, this Guardian don't got shit on Persona 4's Guardian. What? This little peewee sized Guardian? Just like Persona 4, there are several books for you to read. However, new to Persona 5 are video games that you can actually interact with. And let me tell you, Power Intuition completely messed me up. But as always, King JJ2345 manages to get past it, and so I get Bookworm for reading all books, and Golden Finger for completing all video games. Speaking of all of one thing, I got Craftworker for creating all types of infiltration tools. I also got Countless Masks for obtaining personas through negotiation 30 times, and Aggressive Searcher for obtaining 150 items from searchable objects and palaces. Remember Hardcore Rosette Fan? Well, in Persona 5, it makes a return through Passionate Listener. To get this trophy, you need to hear 250 of Futaba's navigation lines. Luckily, compared to Rise, Futaba has much more lines and party members to work with, so I got this trophy as soon as the Akechi fight started. I get the ultimate strike for dealing over 999 damage in a single attack, and the Cruiser of Pride sinks as we get our revenge and steal Andrew Tate's heart. I got Nominating the Twins by performing a fusion of 3 or more personas, and Merciless Executioner for fusing 50 personas. Around Tokyo, there are many vending machines with different drinks inside. You get Drink Fanatic for purchasing every kind of drink from them. The Phantom Thieves are for the people, and because of this, they take on requests from people who have problems. These are usually solved through mementos, and so you get a perfect job for completing all requests. I get Great Phantom Thieves Convene for maxing out all confidants, and the True Trickster for completing mementos. After that, the end of the game is here, and so I get a new journey for seeing the ending of the game. If I played the game optimally, I should have only had 3 trophies left. However, I'm terrible at games, so I need to do some cleaning up. I got Competent Negotiator for rescuing a hostage from an enemy's threat. This one was annoying because it happens randomly, so I had to drag out battles and wait for the enemy to take one of my teammates hostage. I get the Power That Connects for performing a baton pass 3 times in a single turn. The best place to do this one is in Madarame's palace. Go to the Treasure Hall lounge floor and look for the female-looking shadows. These should be Asparis and Hua Po. Then use electric skills on Asparis and gun skills on Hua Po. Make sure your MC has electric skills. The modern trio of Persona games feature the MC having an ultimate Persona 4 trophy. Persona 3's was Messiah, Persona 4's was Izanagi no Okami, and here, to get one who rebels against a god, you need to fuse Joker's ultimate Persona, Saturnile. I get through 1 sentence for learning a new Persona skill through Lockdown, and this next trophy is the reason why I basically had to do a complete second playthrough. To get Mask Collector, you need to complete the Persona Compendium. Doesn't seem too bad since you can just fuse every Persona. Except you can't. Remember the treasure demon from the earlier trophy? There are 8 of them total in vanilla Persona 5. During my first playthrough, I didn't get them all. One of the demons that I needed was the highest level one, being Crystal Skull. And where can you find Crystal Skull, you might ask? In the very last path of Mementos. It unlocks after Sai Nijima's palace. However, it only spawns after clearing Shido's palace. I had to play the entire game again due to my own negligence. So yeah, that took hours, but I got it done and finally got Mask Collector. 1 more trophy left, and it's another recurring one. In order to get beyond rehabilitation, you need to defeat your Velvet Room attendants, Caroline and Justine. Honestly, with Saturnile, it really wasn't too bad at all, and so the twins are defeated, granting me that trophy along with the Platinum. Legendary Phantom Thief. GG's. Blazing Hell, it's over. Raps. Raps. Yes! Eat that shit! Give me my plat! Whew. I'm finally off this game. I don't care about any of this shit, okay? I know I have more than 80 hours on this show, okay? It hasn't registered today's playing session. I'm pushing 100 hours on this shit. Okay, so the newest to the list of plats, Persona 5. I don't even know what to say, okay? I've been playing this game for ever since I dropped the Persona 4 video, okay? Today is May 29th. I dropped the Persona 4 video 18 days ago. I've been at this for 2.5 weeks, just on Persona 5. Because I messed up, okay? It was on me, I understand that. But, I'm just happy to be over with this, alright? We still have 4 more to go. Dancing is next, and, let's dance. Yeah. Dancing again. You want to see me dance? Watch the Persona 3 video. It's the same trophies, but in blue. Oh, shit. You want to see it in yellow? Watch the Persona 4 video. It might be a little different, but it's the same concept. So here's the Platinum, and we're moving on to an actual amazing game now. Persona 5 Royal. Here in Royal, there actually aren't too many trophies. I mean, technically there are 53 of them, but nearly half of them are repeats from Vanilla. So we're just gonna skip those and get through the Royal exclusives. The first trophy we get is Punch That Clock for grinding our ass off at the local 7-Eleven. Next one we get is for becoming Sojiro's slave and cleaning up LeBlanc. Instead of having to baton pass thrice, you only need to pass the baton once for tactical teamwork. During his time in Super Smash Bros, Joker found a grappling hook and decided to make it a permanent tool, and so I got you'd better hang on for using it. Royal also introduces shadows that have this little like glowy effect. If you take one of them down, they explode and do damage to the other shadows. I get Let's Blow It Up for defeating shadows like this. I get Technician for triggering a tech, and Tokyo Tourist for hanging out with someone. In this game, there's a lottery stand that allows you to, well, play the lottery. I got easy money for winning it. Royal also introduces a completely new character, Jose, who acts as a tool to help assist you in mementos. There are these flower thingies that you have to pick up and these stamp thingies that you can also collect. You can get items from trading in flowers, and you can change the cognition in mementos using the stamps for things like higher XP rates. I got Jose's favorite customer for trading in flowers and the Phantom Philatelist? 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 Fuck it, whatever, for trading in stamps. On rainy days, if you go to the sauna, the heat becomes too unbearable for Joker. I got getting the vapors for using the sauna anyways. Another addition to mementos is deviations. Mementos can randomly just turn all the lights off and you have to feel your way around it. I got the deviated cognition for encountering it. More additions coming up, as the Velvet Room can now turn red. Yes, it becomes the Red Velvet Room and allows for stronger fusions. I get accident prone for fusing during the red. You can also play darts in Royal. My girlfriend was next to me and she swore it was easy, and let's just say, maybe she should stick to The Sims. No! You can also play billiards, except unlike the cool darts minigame, they didn't add anything here. So I got a hustler's journey for watching Joker play IRL 8-ball pool. While playing through the game, you can find old clothing that you can turn into valuables at Furugi no Nuchi. You get trash into treasure for selling your clothes here. You can also visit a temple to meditate. Yeah, meditate. You get a serene experience for that. Seriously, these trophies are getting kind of boring. Royal also introduces a jazz club with a banger song alongside it. I got a night in Kichijoji for attending the club. And the Akihabara arcade. There's a crane game which nets you a prize you can hang up in your room. I got going against the crane for getting one. There's also a maid cafe in Akihabara, and you have to channel your inner Daru from Steins Gate and order from the special menu to get Master of Akihabara. An addition that is actually useful to the game are showtimes. These are cinematic tag team masterpieces that allow two party members to fuck some shit up. The best one is easily Joker and Akechi's. Like, I don't care what anybody tells me, it's mwah, chef's kiss, beautiful, perfect. But I got It's Showtime for seeing Morgana and Hans. Glow Seeds are another addition to Royal, and basically there's 3 of them in each palace. You find all 3 and you can take them to Jose so he can turn it into an accessory. You get Talent Thief for doing so. I got the Search for Power for completely changing the cognition of items in mementos. In the Royal semester, if you maxed out any of your party members' confidants, you can talk to them again so they can evolve their persona a second time. Since Morgana's confidant is story-based, he'll always get his, and so I got Awakening the Phantom Thieves for watching him evolve his persona once again. After this, we take back the future from Dr. Maruki's hands and watch the new ending, earning us the platinum, the phenomenal Phantom Thief. There it is. Platinum perfection. The phenomenal Phantom Thief. 3 games in. It's been like 3 weeks since I posted the Persona 4 video now. Listen, Persona 5 Royal is an amazing game, alright? That Maruki fight is genuinely like one of my favorite fights of any video game, or like favorite moments of any video game. Like that, it's just, it's so good. We have 2 more platinums to get through. Strikers is next. Let's go Strike. We are finally at, in my personal opinion, the highlight of the Persona 5 Platinums. Strikers is a game that I actually wasn't too fond of. After going through this Platinum, it made me appreciate and actually love this game so much more. The first trophy we get is It's Showtime for activating the first of many Showtimes we'll be doing in this game. I got back in business for watching the Phantom Thieves reunite. Well, I mean, I didn't really watch it. I skipped like every story section of this game since I already beat it. In this game, there are these special moves called Master Arts that you can learn with each character. You get a trophy every time you obtain all Master Arts with each character, as well as one for getting all of them with every character. I love how they incentivize playing with every character. It made the game so much more fun to play through. Here's me getting all those trophies, by the way. Another mechanic in Strikers are Phantom Dashes. These are triggered when you use your environment to attack shadows. You can blow up cars, attack using light poles, or even drop a damn chandelier on an enemy. I got Phantom Striker for defeating 200 enemies with Phantom Dashes. The Cage of Lust closes as we take down Alice, and I get a trophy for cooking for the team. Joker is a master chef now after all. Requests make a return in this game, and they're as annoying as ever. I got a helping hand for completing one. I also got Knife in the Dark for performing 50 ambushes. I only got one non-Master Arts trophy during the next 3 dungeons, being a little memento for obtaining a souvenir for the camper. The story trophies we get are for conquering the Sendai, Sapporo, and Okinawa jails respectively. Another thing Strikers does really well is introduce new characters. This game has 2 S-tier characters introduced to the game in Zenkichi and Sophia. You're able to use Sophia from the start, but Zenkichi doesn't awaken his persona until the best jail in the game, being Kyoto. I got Farewell to the Past for awakening Wolf's persona. The most annoying feature of this game are bond skills. The skills themselves aren't annoying, I'll talk more about my annoyance later, but for now, the bond system is a system in which you can earn bond XP to use on skills. These skills can be very useful, like more HP for the party, more strength, more money and items dropped by shadows, you know, the good stuff. I got Best Friend for maxing out one of these skills. I also got Item Sweeper for obtaining 200 items from jails. With that, the Cage of Wrath collapses as we take down the Kyoto jail. In this game, the Phantom Thieves can submit their own requests, but you have to be on the lookout for them because they are indeed missable. I got What Are Friends For completing all of their requests. Throughout the cities you travel to, you can purchase or talk to your fellow Phantom Thieves to obtain new recipes to cook. I got Master Chef for cooking 12 different dishes. Back to requests. I got Those Who Heed the Call for completing 50 of them, and the Cage of Arrogance is cracked after we finish the best boss fight in this game. As I mentioned earlier, Sophia is a character who we're able to use from pretty much the start. However, her persona, Pythos, wasn't actually a persona. You see, Pythos was just her attempt in mimicking how the Phantom Thieves were fighting. This is why whenever she uses persona skills, there's a question mark behind those skills. After confronting Ichinose, Sophia actually awakens to her true persona, Pandora, and I get a newfound heart for witnessing it. After this, the story is over as I got Humanity's Companion for completing the Jail of Abyss, and Walk Your Own Path for defeating the game's final boss in the Tree of Knowledge. Side note, this may be an unpopular opinion, but the ending theme for this game, Towards a Dream, shits so badly on the other Persona 5 ending themes. It's actually my personal favorite Persona 5 song, period. The fact that 2 of my top 5 Persona 5 themes come from this game, with the other being Counter-Strike, says a lot to how good the music in this game is. Anyways, I didn't get all the trophies I could during my main playthrough. However, after beating the game, Strikers doesn't take you to New Game Plus right away. No. You have to earn it yourself, and so if you load up your completed save, it actually takes you right before the final boss along with all your progress. So now's the time to get all the trophies I need before moving on. In this game, there are dire shadows that are cracked out of their minds. You can fight one as early as the second jail, but it isn't recommended as these shadows have access to late game movesets, and by that point in the game, you're stuck with Zeos or Zeongas while they're shitting on you with Zeodynes and even Thunder Rains. So after I got all beefed up, I went back and took care of every single one of them, getting Who Dares Win for defeating one, and the most daring of all for defeating them all. I got Know Your Enemy for hitting an enemy's weakness 300 times, and an Eye for Talent for spending Persona points to strengthen up Persona's individual stats. Since Sophia is an AI, she can shop on Amazon for you and find you some pretty good deals. I got Impulsive Buyer for buying something during the sale. I also get Best of the Best for leveling up every character to 70 and complete. The best of the best. Woo. I got all of them to 70. I started playing this game today at around 3 p.m.-ish, I think. Yeah, it's 6. It's 6. And Treasure Hunter for opening 50 treasure chests. In this game, you have to complete a specific request in order to unlock New Game Plus. The request is to defeat an old friend of ours. You all know him. You might not all love him, but it's our good old pal, the Reaper. Since I was pretty beefed up already, he wasn't a threat at all, and so I got Death Defied for beating him. Now that I had unlocked New Game Plus, I had 2 routes to glory I could take. In this game, Merciless difficulty is a New Game Plus exclusive, and unlike Royal, Merciless actually lives up to its name. Any small mistake in Merciless can and will most likely kill you. Also on Merciless, you don't get to retry battles, you just go to your latest save. However, the fastest way to get the hardest trophy in this game is through Merciless. I could just take the easy way out and play New Game Plus on an easier difficulty, however getting that last trophy could take days rather than just a few hours, and so I made my decision. I got no looking back for starting a New Game Plus on Merciless difficulty. The plan is just to get through the first jail and into the second area of the second jail so I can unlock the Dire Shadows. On my way there, I got Mass Connoisseur for completing this game's compendium and Seeker of Power for using incense. Through grit and grind, I managed to get through the first jail and made my way to the area I needed to get to. The hardest trophy in this game is to max out all Bond skills. Bond XP is very annoying because for whatever reason, it takes forever to get to level 99 on it. In my regular playthrough, I think I got to like level 63 or something through a whole playthrough. That is absurd. Merciless accelerates Bond XP by a lot, and we can also take advantage of the fact that Dire Shadows respawn in this difficulty. And so I spent hours replaying the same fight over and over and over again. I even concocted a special persona with 99 stats on everything just to abuse this Shadow's weakness. However, once I got to level 98, I stopped, because for you see, there was actually one other trophy that I was missing. It was related to a creature that has haunted me in the past. Those goddamn treasure demons. I mean, seriously, what are they even doing in this game? In a normal playthrough, throughout the entire game, I only encountered like 3 of them. To get all that glitters, you need to defeat 10 of them. So I loaded up an old save and went to the final jail. I had the Bond skill that made them spawn at max, and then I raised my security level to increase their spawn rates, and luckily, they actually spawned pretty fast. I got the trophy and went back to my Merciless save for one final battle. This is it. After this battle, the platinum is mine. Let's do it. Make! This is what you gotta do. You just gotta cook. Oh god! Relax! Diamond dust it till he's frozen, then beat his ass. Make! Oh, it's showtime? Joker, it's showtime? Isn't it, huh? Let's do it. One for the road. One last showtime for the road. Showtime! Lucifer! Here! I love the energy that this game has. Like, it's so, like, chaotic and high paced. Like, before, I'm not gonna lie, I liked Strikers, but I liked it for the story. I wasn't too big of a fan of the gameplay. But, like, yo, this game is actually pretty fun. Like, I think on my own, I'm gonna try to beat the game on Merciless, because this game is actually really fun. Especially if you know how to, like, cheese it. Woo! Eternal Bonds! Woo! True Phantom Thief, let's go! I am the true Phantom Thief. Persona 5 Strikers is done! I think this is easily my second favorite plat. My first favorite is still Arena Ultimax. Like that one, that one was a fucking struggle. But this one was definitely up there. I really enjoyed that one. It was fun. It was hard towards the end. It was a good one. I liked it. Listen, I've been on the Persona 5 thing for 60 days, and it's not because Persona 5 is long, okay? It's because I've been slacking, so that's on me. But I finished this game in pretty much 3 days, okay? My save file was like 30 hours, I think. 30, no, not 30. It was like 37. Yeah, it says I have 33 hours, but it didn't register, I think, yesterday's gameplay, so it's around like 37, 38. But man, you know, I only have one more to go. Tactica. So it's time to get tactical. It's finally here. The final game of this series. Well, not final exactly. If this is the journey, Persona 4 Arena is the answer. What I'm saying is that it'll come at a later date. I have more content I want to push out, and that game is gonna take me forever. Anyways, Tactica is a game that a lot of people push to the side because of the whole another Persona 5 spin-off stigma, when in reality, it's only the second non-crossover spin-off game. I mean, Q2 has 3 and 4 in it, P5D was combined with P3D, and P5X has a completely new cast with rumors of Persona 3 and Persona 4's cast in it. It honestly is a shame that this game was overshadowed by that and the imminent release of Persona 3 Reload, because this game has a whole lot of sauce and caught me completely by surprise. Okay, enough rambling. Time to get to what we're here for. The first trophy we received is Lavenza's aid for gaining the ability to fuse personas in the all-new Velvet Room. In the opening act of the story, most of the Phantom Thieves were brainwashed by the kingdom's ruler, Marie. We had to defeat them to free them, and so we got the battle begins for reuniting everyone and perfect aim for performing 100 shooting attacks. A key feature in this game is the use of ailments. Every Phantom Thief, including Joker, can inflict an ailment to an enemy with their persona's moves. Once again, the Persona 5 spin-offs incentivizing using every character. You just love to see it. Anyways, I got all the trophies you see on the screen for inflicting those ailments 20 times each. We become the savior of the land after we defeat the first kingdom boss, who is Toshiro's fiance in the real world. Side note, if you haven't played this game, please play it for him in Arena. Again, these Persona 5 spin-offs really know what they're doing with newly introduced characters. They are so good. During our time in the second kingdom, I got Big Spender for purchasing 10 weapons, Manifest Your Will for using Persona skills 100 times, and Well Traveled for moving 10,000 squares. A bright future is ahead of us as we defeat the second kingdom boss, which ended up being Toshiro's dad. The kingdom bosses in this game are the causes of Toshiro's trauma, and we join him to help him overcome them. I will gladly glaze the frick out of this game. It is so peak. I only got one trophy during the third kingdom, being Close Quarters Offensive for performing 100 melee attacks. Then, Toshiro conquers his past as we defeat the third kingdom boss, being his own shadow. He takes his shadow head on, and it turns out that Arena, you know, the girl that's been with us since the first kingdom, is actually born from Toshiro's heart and is supposed to represent Toshiro's classmate, who he shared a strong bond with before some crazy shit happened. Arena then transforms as Toshiro awakens to his persona, Ernesto. This is peak fiction right here, I'm telling y'all. Then the game kinda goes downhill from here as Atlas pulls another god out of their ass, so yeah, no more glazing. During the fourth kingdom, the Velvet Room is a train now, and I get your wide open for triggering one more 200 times. In this game, you can interact with the fellow Phantom Thieves at the hideout. A lot of talks are fluff, but some can be story related. Overall, it's a good time, and I got quality time at LeBlanc for watching all of them. I also got accidents happen for witnessing a fusion accident. In each mission for this game, there are 3 stars you can earn for each mission by completing the mission while following the criteria for each star. I got Grand Thievery for getting 3 stars on every mission. I also get Ultimate Strike for dealing 2,000 damage in a single attack, and Metaverse Aristocrat for accumulating 666,666 yen. Why that number specifically, Atlas? There are also quests in this game run by Lavenza in which you have to beat missions again while following specific criteria. I got Conqueror of Kingdoms for completing all quests. You need to complete the last 3 quests in order to unlock the final skill for each character. I got New Heights for doing that. In the Velvet Room, you can dismantle weapons for money or fuse weapons to add ailments to them. I got Novice Dismantler for disassembling 10, and Novice Craftsman for fusing 10. I also got Weapons Master for purchasing 50 weapons, and that's it for the first playthrough, as I get a Will for Change for defeating the 4th Kingdom boss, and a Tale of Revolution for completing the game. I think I managed to do pretty well optimizing trophies. I have to do a second run anyway since there's a New Game Plus persona I need to fuse for a trophy, so let's get to the second playthrough. Baton passing works completely different in Tactica. In order to execute a baton pass, you need to die with a party member to allow them to switch out. Since I played on safe mode, I didn't die once in my first playthrough, and had to allow myself to die 10 times here to get irreplaceable bonds. I got Endless Journey for playing through 500 turns, and Sleep Craftsman for inflicting sleep using weapons 20 times. All-out attacks also work a bit differently. You can form a triangle around a downed enemy and cook anyone inside that area. It's actually pretty neat how they managed to execute it in this game, but I got Stylish Synergy for doing that 50 times. There's also a voltage meter present, and when that meter is at max, you can perform a unique skill. Every character has their own. It's kind of like Showtimes and Strikers. I got Walk Your Own Path for using these 50 times. Lastly, I managed to reach level 99 and got Unparalleled Growth for that, and these last couple trophies, I'm just gonna let them play in real time. It's only fitting that the last trophy is unlocked by fusing the ultimate persona. Saturnile. The ultimate mask? Boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I not complete the compendium? Or do I have to go to the screen? Who am I missing? Oh, come on. What the fuck is this? Oh, dude, come on. Are we serious right now? That's a crazy fusion mistake. Why was Lavenza's hair frizzy, or was that just me, like, hallucinating? It's 7:30 a.m. and I haven't slept, so... Okay, so we're just gonna pretend that the last 2 clips didn't happen, and this is Saturnile. Yeah, Saturnile. Yeah, Saturnile is the last one I got. Yeah. Woo! collection of knowledge and give it to me. Legendary Phantom Thief once again. Wait, isn't that the name of the last platinum trophy? Oh no, it's True Phantom Thief. The Phenomenal Phantom Thief. Wait, no, it is Legendary Phantom Thief. What the? We're repeating trophies now? Come on, let's not be lazy. Anyways, I've done every Persona platinum except for one. All right, we know which one it is, but that's gonna take me a while to do, and I have other platinums I want to get first. So, yeah, that's gonna be put on hold for now. It would take too much time, you know. I need to push out content, you know. It took me like 2 months to even post this video, so yeah. Honestly, Tactica surprised me. It was surprisingly a really fun game. I know it has that another Persona 5 spin-off stigma, but it's not that deep. All right, just have some fun, play some game, experience peak. All right, Toshiro, Arena, those are some fire characters. Also, before I post the next video, oh my gosh, I need to get a haircut. Yo, why nobody told me I was looking like this for y'all? I need to look good for you guys for the next video. But yeah, I did look at that. It didn't even register today's. It says I've only played 2 hours. My final save time on this game is 25:20. Okay? I did this in 2 sessions. Alright, I sat down, played the game twice. They were very long sessions, but I did it in 2 sessions nonetheless. Why am I'm looking at my monitor like I'm supposed to be looking at the camera. My bad. I'm still a rookie when it comes to this YouTube shit. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Alright? This has been like months in the making. Come on, this is a month. Not month. This is like 2-3 month long journey. Come on, subscribe to the channel. We're having fun here. Alright? Get me to 4,000. Alright, see y'all.